Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Once somewhere a person met me and said, Swamiji, after hearing you, I have stopped doing meditation. I said, what did you hear? You spoke on 6th chapter of Gita. And there meditation is spoken. I said, then why did you stop? He said, because of you. I said, what did I do? He said, you told. Shucho deshe pratisthapya sthiramasanamaatmanaha. You have to go and sit in a proper place. And how should be the asana? Chaila jilo kushottaram. Put the grass on the floor and thereafter put the animal skin and thereafter a towel. So I could get the grass and the towel and I am not getting the animal skin and therefore I have stopped doing meditation. See? Most of us have this wrong notion that meditation is done. Meditation is not a upma. Cut the onions and then put it in the proper pan. See? The day we will discover this truth, that meditation is never done, you are in meditation. See? When I was in Delhi, one person came. He is a police officer, but a very rare kind of police officer. He is not interested in the world. So whenever I go through, he will come and spend a day or two with me in Delhi. He asked this question. Swamiji, when will God reveal Himself to me? I told him, forget about God, spare Him. Now you tell me, every day you go to sleep? Yes. Tell me, how do you go to sleep? I said, no, you have not even analyzed how you go to sleep. When we go to sleep, we close everything and the last struggle, I want to sleep. I want to sleep. Till such time, I and want is there, sleep doesn't begin. The moment the I and the want disappears, you are in sleep. Because in sleep you are not there. See? Do we do waking? No. We are in waking and then do the things. Do we do dreaming? No. We are in the dream and then do the things. Do we do sleeping? No. We are in the sleep and then start snoring. Can somebody snore in the waking state? Try. Now we are all awake, I hope. Now try to snore. You cannot. You may be perfectionist in snoring and yet you will fail because you are not sleeping. So, waking we have to be in and then live in this world. Dream we have to be in. Then you do the dreamy things. In deep sleep we have to be. Then we start snoring. Exactly the same way. We have to live in meditation and then do the things. See friends, meditation is not a verb. It is not an action. Like pranayam, I am doing pranayam. See, these are the points you will never get in books. You have to discover from your own experiences. One day, one man came. He said, Swamiji, I have done something. I want some punishment, prayashchitta from you. What will you give me? I said, sit down here and do 1000 times Anulom Vilom. One thousand times try. You will get disgusted because I is there. You do Bhasrika, doggy breath. How long can you do it? Maximum 100-200 times. You do Kapal Bhati. How long can you do it? 500, 600, 900, 1200 times. Can you continuously do it? You cannot. You get tired. Why? Because their I is gone. I am doing Bhasrika. I am doing pranayam. Similarly, I am doing meditation. You will be with guarantee frustrated in life. Do we say that I am tired man, I am not going to breathe anymore? We never say. Why? Because in breathing, I is not born. Breathing happens. And therefore, we are not tired. See, friends, living in meditation means let the life be lived through us. Now, why this funny thing called doing meditation as corrupted? Because of the basic error. See, many of us struggle. Patanjali, yoga chitta vritti nirodha. Yoga is suspension of thought formation. And what we do? We sit in a asana and like many people ask this question. Swamiji, when you have your retreats in meditation, there is nothing like, switch off the lights and close the doors and then sit quiet. Lights are open, everything is okay, everybody is keeping the eyes open or closed, there is no compulsion. Why some people tell switch off the lights in meditation? I say, look here, meditation is not a bad thing to be done in darkness. Theft is done in darkness. See, friends, the reason is meditation is done. This error has to be removed. Arjuna heard 17 chapters of Bhagavad Gita. He has not done anything what was told in Bhagavad Gita. He was on the battlefield. On the battlefield, will he take the mala in the hand? Mayyeva manadastva may buddhim niveshaya nivasisya mayyeva ata urdhvanva samjaya. He didn't do all that. He did not do meditation. Shucho deshe pradishthapya sthiramasana atmanah nati dhritam nati nicham jailajana pushoktaram tattaikagram manakrutva. He didn't do that. He did not do karma yoga. See? He did not do jnana yoga. Exactly what happened? See, friends, the basic error was corrected. Basic error was about his identity. When the identity is corrected, your problems do not require to be solved. The problems are dissolved. See, we struggle. I want to do meditation somewhere in one of these airports, either in Singapore, Hong Kong or somewhere, many years before. That time I was pretty young and handsome, etc. So, one person came and said, excuse me, do you deal in meditation? I said, I got only wholesale agency. No, retail sale. No, I am also doing meditation for last 30 years, but I have got only one problem. Can you tell me what to do? I said, what is your problem? He said, my problem is everything is fine except my mind is not quiet. Then what is meditation? sitting in one posture for a longer period of time. If sitting in one posture for a longer period of time is meditation, all the buffaloes in India are the greatest yogis. Once they sit even in the Vijay Chowk in front of Pratibha Amma's house, President of America, in front of her house, that is Vijay Chowk. If the buffalo sits there, even the tankers can't move. See, that is called as real meditation. For us, one mosquito comes and our meditation is gone. Friends, the basic error is what we give importance to. We are all made up of two components. Be very attentive. Like the light in the bulb is made up of two components. One is bulb, second is electricity. Only in electricity there is no light. Only in bulb there is no light. Only in pure awareness there is no samsara. Only in matter there is no samsara. Then what is life? Life is expression of awareness or consciousness through the body as mind. When any bulb can emit light, then we call that bulb as living bulb. When a bulb fails to allow the electrical energy to be converted into light, we call that bulb as fuse. Behind both the bulbs, the light giving bulb and the fuse bulb, behind both of them there is electricity. I don't believe. Okay, remove the fuse bulb and put your fingers and come to realize instantaneously. Exactly the same way. In the living things and beings and in the inert world, everywhere there is this conscious existence. The difference is on account of the differences in the gadgets. If the gadget is a bulb, light will come. If the gadget is an amplifier, the noise will come. If the gadget is a heater, heat will come. If the gadget is a fridge, the cold air will come. So there are not different types of electricities, only one, in the same manner. When the absolute conscious existence expresses through stones and bricks, it is only pure existence. When the same conscious existence expresses through the plant kingdom, there is existence plus life. When the same conscious existence expresses through the animal kingdom, there is existence, life and knowledge. And when the same conscious existence expresses through the human beings, there is existence, life, knowledge and bliss. There are not four different types of electricities in the same manner. There are not different type of consciousnesses. The differences are on account of the gadgets which are fixed. See, what will you do to remove the reflection of your face from the mirror while you are standing in front of the mirror? Can you do anything? We cannot. The other day we were in where in Hobart, Tasmania, Australia. We went for a nice, 2 days outing. Only two of us. The car was parked. It was heavily, cold outside, raining also. So I was looking from the window. There was one bird came and sat on the, that mirror of the car side and constantly looking into it, and then immediately comes backside. Where is that bird gone? Reflection. Again coming in front, started pecking very hard. Exactly the same way you and me do. There is no difference. See, friends. Now, can we say this way? We go to the eye doctor and we tell him, Doctor Saab, when I open my eyes, I see everything perfectly well. Is it a problem? If you don't see, then there is a problem. We go to the ENT specialist. ENT specialist, those who catch your ear and ask you to pay through nose, and if you don't pay, they cut your throat. An ENT specialist. When we go to the ENT specialist, will we tell them that I can hear from my ears? It is not a problem. Exactly the same way. If there are thoughts in the mind, where is the problem? On the contrary, if the mind is not able to think, then there is a problem. But what we want to do? Chitta vritti nirodha yogaha. We want to stop thinking. And it will never happen. See, friend. And then only struggle. How the struggle is trying to improve the world. The first thing, put the board outside. Meditation in progress, take detour. And what is happening in meditation? Collective silent suffering in the darkness. See, friends, as much we cheat, deceive ourselves, we don't deceive anybody in the whole world. See, friends, therefore, the basic thing, we have to correct our original error. What is the original error? Bhagwan Sri Krishna tells Arjuna. In the second chapter, Bhagwan gives him a great emphasis on understanding. And in one verse he says, Shruti vipratipannate yada sthasyati nischala samadhavachala buddhi tada yogam avapsasi. Hey Arjuna, you have heard so much that you are utterly confused. Like today I went for lunch in Kiran's house and I was so confused. So many varieties of dishes. Now what to eat with whom? A great confusion. If there is only one dal and one roti, there is no confusion. But we have heard so much in satsanga that we are utterly confused and further confounded. And with that confusion, we sit for meditation. See? And what is meditation? There is nobody to tell you anything. It is a journey by the one to the one, all alone, without feeling lonely, to reach nowhere, to get nothing. It is not a journey in time. It is not a journey in space. There is no gain. It is a total loss. Are we ready for that? Our understanding is, Swamiji, I am doing so much of meditation, but children don't listen to me. See, there was one lady in Bombay, many years before. She came and suddenly she dropped in my flat. Swamiji, I have got a question. I said, first of all, I will question your arrival. How did you come? You didn't tell me that you are coming. I don't entertain anybody in my house unless you talk to me in advance. No, Swamiji is very urgent. I said, okay, start firing quickly. Then she started. Swamiji, I do meditation as it's your problem. Next. Is not my problem. And then I do this, I do that. I don't take this kind of food. I take only the boiled vegetables and no salt and every kind of funny thing, naturopathy thing, you know. Naturopathy people, they don't live human life. They lead animal life. All the time crazy. So that kind of thing. And I take 3 times bath, do japa, sit for meditation. Everything I do. But me and my husband are always fighting. My boss in the office, he doesn't like me even 1 second. My subordinates, they don't listen to me. I don't have friend circle. I go only to my guru. I said, poor guru, what next? Then my children have written me off. So please tell me, what more meditation I should do? I said, my principles are 2. Number 1, no discussions. Number 2, no arguments. Then I talk to you. I am not available for discussions and arguments. Okay. I said, listen. Diagnosis. Spiritual poisoning. And now medicine for that. Start leading a normal life. Eat good food. Take vitamin complex. Go to gym. Do exercise. Watch movies. Fight with the husband. And the most important thing, before you go home, go via a beauty parlor. You are looking like a chude. That is not spirituality. That is not meditation. Meditation is living in awareness. Shruti vipratipadnate yada sthasyati nishtala. When your understanding is quietened, now you have no doubt. See, you must have seen a taxi fellow. When he has a passenger in his car, he knows the destination. He knows the road. He goes very fast. But when there is no passenger in the car, he is lingering on the road because there is no destination. If there is no destination, there is no road. Exactly the same way. When we talk about meditation, what is the destination? What do we want? Because what is meditation? Freedom from wants. And why we do meditation? Because we want something. Absolutely opposite. See friends, यदा सर्वे प्रमुच्यन्ते कामा यस्य हृदयश्रिताः अथ मर्त्यः अमृतो भवति अत्र ब्रह्म समश्नुते. Kathopanishad concludes, when we start living at a zero desire level, you are one with the Absolute. Atra Brahma Samajna. It is not a posthumous gain. See friends, therefore when we talk about meditation, are we struggling in meditation? If you want to learn the correct definition of yoga, hold on to Kanhaiya Lal. In Bhagavad Gita, definition of yoga given by Bhagavan Krishna, that is unparalleled, possible for everybody. He says, Tam vidya dukkha sanyoga viyogam yoga sanyitam sa nishchayena yoktavyaha yogaha anirvinna chetasa. Bhagavan says, when miseries arrive in our life, we refuse to be miserable. That is yoga. See friends, like when we go through every immigration, we are given a form, isn't it? Arrival form, and there are dozens of questions. The most dumbest form is from USA. Number 1, are you a member of an active terrorist organization? Yes, no. Who is going to write yes? But they are this. Are you convicted in the past? Yes, no. Are you in this country to destroy this country? Yes, no. In the same manner, when we were coming in this world and the immigration counter, we were given this form. You are entering anityam asukham lokam. You are entering a relative realm of utter misery. Question: do you want to be miserable? Options: yes, no. Those who are tick mark, yes, they are miserable without reason. And those who are tick mark, no, they refuse to be miserable in spite of the whole world around. See, friends, God doesn't make us miserable. We can blame for the miseries to others. And what is our blaming system? Default settings. If I am a husband, the cause of my misery is wife. If I am a wife, the cause of my misery is husband. If I am a mother-in-law, the cause of my misery is my daughter-in-law. If I am a mother, the cause of my misery is children. We have got set records everywhere. Friends, cause can be attributed to something or somebody, but we are all miserable by our choice. Meditation is refusal to be miserable under any condition. Friends, meditation is not a silent suffering for half an hour collectively. It is a 24/7 experience. This is what Bhagavan Sri Krishna tells in Bhagavad Gita. When Arjuna asked this question, that you are talking about all the time, be aware, live in this world intelligently, don't lead your life intellectually. Last time I told you these two words, intelligent and intellectuals. Intellectuals are intelligently miserable, and intelligent people are never miserable. So, Bhagavan, having given emphasis on that, Shruti vipratipanna te buddhi yada nischala tasasi. We have heard so much, we are so confused. And therefore, with that confusion, you go and sit for meditation. Confusion will be enhanced further. See, friends. Then the question is, if we don't do meditation, why meditation is told in the scriptures? Meditation is told in the scriptures like we are all grown-ups. When we were children, or you can see your small grandchildren or children, when they are studying in a school, how do we teach them? Come on, we will now try to learn counting, okay? This is 1, so every child does 1. This is again 1. So now how much? 1, then 2. The children are very happy. Then we add one more. This is what? Is 1. Now how many? 1, 2, 3. It looks so beautiful when the small kids are playing, is it not? After we have completed our masters in physics and mathematics, if we go on counting 3 plus 7, will it look good? In the same manner, how long are we going to remain in KG1 throughout life? We have to grow. And what is the growth? Growth is effortlessness. Asana, as defined by Patanjali, we never try that. For us, yoga means twisting the body, not straightening the mind. The problem is not in the body. The problem is in the mind. See, friends. So the basic error has to be corrected. And what is the basic error? Be attentive. We will do the experiment right away. Wherever you are sitting, don't change your postures. You are perfect. Only close your eyes and listen to me and do what I am telling. Don't take any position or a posture of meditation like that. Don't do that. Relax. Be wherever, whatever you are. Now take the position of being a husband or a wife according to your gender. Close your eyes. Keep yourself quiet. And now observe what thoughts are coming to the husband or to the wife. Stop. Second example. Become parents of the children and see what thoughts are coming. Stop. Now, the third experiment. Remain as nobody. Don't become anybody. Now see what thoughts are coming. Stop. Open your eyes and ears. Listen. When we became husband and wife, the thoughts were with reference to the wife or the husband. When we became parents or children, the thoughts became about the children or the parents. And when we remained as Mr. Nobody, no thoughts. Don't believe in me. Longer the beard, more the suspicion. Evaluate your own experience. Whenever we become somebody, there is an upsurge of thought process. In the deep sleep, we are nobody. Upanishad says, Tatra mata amata bhavati, Tatra pita apita bhavati. In the deep sleep, we are neither the father, nor mother, nor brother, nor sister. The sound is okay, is it not? So don't play with the sound. It's perfectly alright. So, in the deep sleep, we are nobody. Therefore, there are no thoughts. And when there are no thoughts, there are no worries. See? Otherwise, how can a husband dare increase his speech in front of the wife? Can a husband dare talk loudly with a high pitch before the wife? He can never dare. But when on the bed, husband is sleeping, how loudly? When they are awake, he is so submissive. Honey, darling, what do you want? Well, he knows what are the consequences. Now, why this happens? Because in deep sleep, he is no more than miserable husband. Come to discover this principle. Be attentive. Therefore, what should be meditation? Meditation is not doing anything. Meditation is undoing all what we have been doing in life. And what we have done in our whole life, be attentive. We have been in a spree of becoming something or the other. We are constantly becoming. See, a child. What do we talk to him? Hey, when you become old, what do you want to become? This disease of becoming is samsara. Bhava sagara, what they speak in technical term. Bhava means to become. Sagara means the ocean. It is the disease of becoming. First, a useless fellow, good for nothing. He becomes the member of the village council. He is not satisfied there. Then he wants to become the head of the village council. There also he is not satisfied. Then he wants to become the head of the ZP, Jilla Parishad. There also he is not happy. Then he wants to become the MLA. In our Kerala, there is nothing like MLA. MLA. This is a typical Kerala pronunciation. So, we want to become MLA. Then he is happy? No. He wants to become now MP. MP means Mahapaidal. He wants to become a MP. There is he happy? He is not happy. He wants to become a PM, postmortem. There is no end to becoming. Friends, this disease of becoming is samsara. As if these problems are less, we want to become meditator. Meditation is not done. We have to remain in meditation 24/7. Therefore, a person who is in meditation, about such a person, Arjuna asks a question. He says, Sthita prajnasya ka bhasha samadhisthasya keshava sthitadhi kim pravasheta kimasita prajeta kim. A man of steady wisdom, Sthita prajna, a man of steady wisdom is 24/7 in meditation. Do we want to be healthy only when we are in front of the doctor? Or we want to be healthy 24/7? Health is not only when we go to gym. We have to be healthy all the moments of our life, under all conditions. Exactly the same way. Meditation is not a silent suffering in a darkness, in presence of the teacher. When that person asked me, why people tell switch off the lights in meditation? I said, you ask them, I don't know. No, we are afraid, but we are not afraid of you. We can ask you questions. I said, okay, what is the question? Why they ask to switch off the lights? I said, I do not know, I can always imagine. Imagination will be this. So when there is darkness, both the students and the teacher can silently go to sleep. And when the meditation is over, everybody is awakened from the sleep. See, friends, meditation is not a struggle to be done in darkness. It is a vibrant living 24/7. See, friends. Now, when a person is living meditation, when a person is living in meditation 24/7, his wisdom is steady. We all have wisdom, but it is delayed wisdom like a tube light. How our wisdom is delayed? After marriage, we come to know it is better that we should not have married. This is called a delayed wisdom. The other day, one lady somewhere, I think in Australia, I came from there, she was talking all the time. She was attending the classes, not to me, to somebody. Had I met this Swamiji 25 years before, I would have never got married. I wanted to be a sannyasi and lead a real good life, but now it is too late. So, when she came to me, I said, Mama, it is not too late. It is too early for the next life. Prepare now. Friends, our wisdom we all have. Because by default we are Indians. Every Indian is a born philosopher. Every Indian is a doctor by birth. I am a sufferer, a universal guinea pig for all the doctors, home doctors. Whenever I get some throat trouble, They will be, Swamiji, we have prepared for you milk with lot of turmeric in that, and then we'll boil it, and then when you take it, garam garam, then what will happen? Na rahega baas, na bajegi baasuri. One extreme, Ayurveda. You know what is the principle of Ayurveda? I think my sound is okay, na? Please leave it, my dear. I don't require it. So, the principle of Ayurveda, naturopathy, principle of homeopathy, they are very secrets. Nobody must have told you because they have to do the business. I tell you the truth. Ayurveda, they give you such terribly bitter medicines. Kutajarishta. One dose you take to protect yourself from the next dose. You say, I am okay. Because it is so terribly bitter. You don't want to take it again. Homeopathy. Homeopathy is sabudana khichdi. They will tell. There are no side effects. Why side effects? There are no effects. Can you stop this person? Leave it now. Good. My worry was, you are all looking at him, not at me, so I was jealous. You should not look here, I am there to see. So, then we come to various kinds of medicines. We are not interested in any branch of medicine. We are interested in our health. In the same manner, we are not interested who says what. We are interested, are we at peace with ourselves or not? Friends, those who are at peace with themselves, they alone are at peace with the whole world. We are at war with ourselves. And then we want to say, why people don't like me? This happened in Hyderabad many years before. There was one very big, central minister, and his wife was a regular listener to me. So, and they had a huge family, 7, 8 sons and their wives and their children. So one Diwali I went to their house, many years before, must be about 25 years. And huge hall, and Diwali time we were all sitting together. I was sitting in a jula, and their granddaughters, 2 of them sitting with me, and ha ha ho ho songs, everything was going on. This old lady, she was bothering everybody in the kitchen and all the servants, everybody, bothering the God also. After she has bothered everybody sufficiently, she came to this big gathering where there was nothing but ha ha ho, joy, nothing else. Jokes were going on, somebody was singing, somebody was pulling somebody's leg, a great fun time. The moment she came, everybody started remembering what they have to do. First, the children, oh, I had to phone my friend, happy Diwali. Okay, Swamiji, excuse me. One by one. Within 2-3 minutes, everybody left. And I was left alone, the terrible victim. And for me, the problem was, jaun, kahan? So I was sitting. And then she came and sat next to me. Swamiji, have you seen what? All were here, giggling, laughing when you were here. The moment I came, everybody went away. I told myself in my mind, wish I could go away. Her question was, why people don't like me? I have done everything for everybody, but nobody likes me. She had done doctorate in Bhagavad Gita. Written thesis showed me. Maybe Google, cut, paste, submit. And you get doctorate on life. Everything is possible. Google Ananda can give you a reply to everything, whether right or wrong. See, friends, if we are really living in meditation 24/7, our personality is with a magnetic charisma, like there are two pieces of iron. One is magnet, other is iron. From a distance you cannot differentiate between them. You put both of them in a container with the steel nails and lift them. Magnet will bring dozens along with it. The ordinary iron piece will remain all isolated. Exactly the same way. If we are living in meditation, the quality of our life is totally different. The first thing is Prajahati yada kaman sarvan parthamanogatan atmannevatmana tushtaha kita prajnastadochate. The first thing is our wisdom is steady. Steady wisdom means under no conditions we lose our cool. Life is a cool existence. It is not excitement. See friends, when we can be cool, when we are with our own self. The moment we start interacting with the world in a reactionary manner, then all the samsara begins. And how do we react with the world? We react with the world in two ways. Either we like something or we dislike something. When we like something, we run after that. When we dislike something, we run away from that. What is our life? Our life is only run or run, Milkha Singh. The whole life is only running towards the world or running away from the world. And then we say, I don't know, I am not at peace because we are running out of the pieces in this world. See friends. Therefore, to have steady wisdom, this is the first quality the teacher tells. To live in meditation 24 hours means yada sarvan manogatan kaman prajahati. Live at zero desire level. Should we live like a pumpkin? Wherever throw there, that is not the meaning. Living at a zero desire level means do not expect anything from anybody in this world. Whatever we are supposed to do it cheerfully, happily. Not for getting anything out of the world, but it is our need that we have to work in this world. Many of us have got these wrong notions. I have done so much. What we have done? Parents are normally miserable because of the children. Now if they analyze properly, their miseries will go. If they don't analyze, they will continue to be miserable. How? Children never wanted parents. It is the parents who wanted the children. When somebody gets married, do the children say, Mummy, mujhe aana hai? No. It is the need of the parents. So if it is your need, then you are taking care of the kids. You are not obliging anybody. And the real parenthood is fulfilled when the children are small. You enjoy your parenthood to the fullest, and as they grow, don't make a bonsai out of them. We want our children should listen to us throughout our life. If you listen to your parents, no, that is not the topic. Topic is our children should listen to us. See friends, the day we discover this, all the worries will cool. Therefore, yada sarvan manogatan kaman prajahati, when you have no expectations, then what happens? You are at peace with yourself. See, friends, even this much you expect. Suppose I expect everybody should come here on time. I have dug my grave of misery because everybody will not come on time. Net result, I will be always miserable in life. On the contrary, I do the other way around. I should be on time. coming on time by me is in my hands. Whether others should come on time or not, it is not in my hands. So what is my struggle? My struggle is the world should behave according to my rules and regulations. This is the first cause of all the miseries. Therefore, prajahati yada kaman sarvan parthamanogatan. We have no expectations of any kind from anybody in this world. Number one, you are living in meditation. Then how do we live? Another very important principle. When we live in this world, do something, we have to recognize it is our need that we do something in this world. The world does not need our presence. Very simple. The world doesn't need our presence. How? When we were not in this world, there was nothing lacking. When we will go away from this world, there will be no lacuna. Therefore, when we are in this world, we are just unwanted furnitures. And we imagine, Punyoti sadrusho maya. Who is like me? I have done this, I have done that. One person, he asked me somewhere, Swamiji, you are a devotee of Krishna. I said, yes. So what do I do? Shall I start stealing the things? No. When your Krishna is taking avatar, I said, he told me there is a lot of time, no hurry. He said, can there be any worse time than this? Such a terrible time. I think he should come. As he told me, it's not a time, he will come later, not now. But why? I asked him. Earlier the world was not terrible. I don't think. Afterwards the world will not be worse than what it is today. I don't think. Very good. Earlier you were there? No. Later you will be there? No. Now the world is worse and you are there? Yes. Therefore, the cause of the terrible condition of the world is you are there. You disappear. The world is beautiful. Because what happens? All of us are expert in improving the world. See, one of the important principles which I have followed, I was in South Africa when the Gujarat earthquake happened. That time I was in Gujarat and still survived. I tried my best to still survive. And thereafter when I went there, the Gujarati Samaj there, after the lectures were over, they came together and said, Swamiji, we are the trustees of such and such Samaj and we have collected so many 100,000 rands. So we want you to take it and use it for that victims of Gujarat earthquake. I said, I will give the addresses, send it to them. There are many organizations doing this work. Send it to them. No, we are inspired by you, we want to give it to you. I said, then okay, I will take it and I promise you, I will not use a single pie on them. I will use every pie on myself. He said, why? I said, I have got my own principles. What is the principle? Not to do good to others. All those who want to do good to others, they have first destroyed their own families and they are not satisfied. So they go and make the society as a victim and then they want to improve the society. And what is the improvement? Improvement is whatever I feel is right should be done by others. See, if I am a non-smoker, what will be the good that I want to do to the world? Nobody should smoke in this world. It is bad. Suppose I am a teetotaler. What will be good I can think about the world? Nobody should drink in this world. Suppose I am a grass eater. What will be my good to the whole world? Nobody should eat non-vegetarian. In short, our Samaj Seva is imposition of our views on others. See friends, the day you come to this point, Prajahati yada kaman sarvan parthamanodatan, this world is going on beautiful. Every small little thing that happens in this world is requirement of that particular time for that particular person. Then only evolution is possible. Without understanding this, when we start meddling with the whole world, the world will never get improved. But one guarantee is there, we will be destroyed. Therefore, the living in meditation is, let us stop reacting to the world. And how do we react? By having hordes of desires in our mind. And one of the worst desires is to do good to others. अपना तो सत्यानाश कर ले, now दुनिया का सत्यानाश कर. See friends, let goodness happen through us. Like a flower does not give fragrance, it happens. And therefore, the flower doesn't claim, I have done this thing. Whenever we do good thing, I don't know what is the certificate they issue in this country. In India, those who give money for charity from the government, charity commissioner, they get a certificate and then they get the income tax deduction. That certificate is called as ATG. Like you have got Parle-G biscuit, like that is ATG. So you give this much donation, you get that certificate, and is that charity? Real charity is, like Punjabis say, Neki kar kuएं में डाल. Do good and forget. But we want a certificate to remember. देखो, पिछले बार 100 रुपये थे. On one rickshaw on the back side, that is my hobby. In Delhi it was written, नेकी कर जूते खा. Second line, नेकी कर जूते खा. मैंने खाए तू भी खा. See friends, यदा सर्वान मनोगतान कामान प्रजाति. And then that doesn't mean that now this man is living in depression and frustration. Gupta ji, how are you? हाँ जी रहे हैं. Tomorrow फिर. Is this life that we are somehow living? No. Bhagavan says, Prajahati yada kaman sarvan parthamanovadan atmandevatmana tushtaha. He is at peace with himself. A person who is at peace with himself, he is having 100% dispassion and not depression. In both depression and dispassion, expressions at the surface level are similar. In depression, one is withdrawn from the world. In dispassion, also one is withdrawn from the world. In case of depression, it is a mental aberration. In case of the dispassion, it is mental health. Such a person is living 24/7 in meditation. See? And a person who is living in 24/7 meditation, Sthita Prajna, his wisdom never gets corrupted. Our wisdom gets corrupted when we have to deal with our nears and dears. If somebody's children are giving some problem, if we go, we have got all the wisdom for delivery, free delivery, like pizza, free delivery. But when the same thing starts happening to our children, all our wisdom gets evaporated. One day, one of my friends took me to his friend, old man. He had a heart attack. He said, Swamiji, please come and bless him. So we are, like, what you call, pawns on the chessboard. Wherever people take us, we go and we don't do anything. They feel that we are given blessing. Till date, I have never understood what is the meaning of giving blessing. Exactly what it means. A tradition karo, blessing karo. ठीक कर दे. So when I went there, then I told him. I said, hey, congratulations. He had a heart attack and I said, congratulations. So he was stunned. I hope second heart attack doesn't come. So he said, Swamiji, I said, yes, congratulations. Because you have heart, you had heart attack. I can never have heart attack because I don't have heart. Everything was over. After 2 months he came to meet me after he was released from the hospital, ICU, etc. to thank. And those days I used to get migraine, half kind of headache, killing headache. So I was tossing on my bed when he came. I said, look here, I am now having migraine. Please come after 2-3 hours, then we will talk. Okay, please go now. He said, Swamiji, I will not go. So I was feeling so disgusted. He said, Swamiji, congratulations. I had no strength to talk to him. And he said, do you remember? You congratulated me because I had heart. Therefore heart attack. I congratulate you because you have got head and therefore headache. Congratulations. Now what? I said, look here. Heart was yours. Head is mine. And therefore the problem is. Friends, we all have wisdom for others. When we face the problems of our life, then our wisdom gets evaporated. And such people, they are very good philosophers, like the Socrates said. Every man should get married. If he gets a good wife, his life is made. If she is terrible, he becomes a philosopher. See? Therefore, Atmannevatmana tushtaha, the one who is at peace with himself. What is being at peace with himself? I'll give you an example about this. We were going to Kailash Manas in 2007 and I was absolutely not interested to go. So I said, come on, I will not come. I had gone once. No, Swami, you have to come. We already booked your ticket and everything. So, like I told you, we are choiceless existence. I said, oh, okay. I went half-heartedly, no interest to go. But they pulled me physically. I went. From Kathmandu, we flew to Nepalganj, another small airport. From there, we had to take a helicopter and go. So when we went there, it was raining. First, it was raining in cats and dogs. Then it continued raining in elephants and camels. And it was so heavily raining that the 5-star hotel where we were staying, in the dining hall, the water was knee-deep. Everything was like a deluge. Naturally, all flights, everything cancelled. And we were having about 20 or 27 people. Some, whites and some Indians. So nothing could be done. Now these people from the Western world started getting frustrated. There is a likelihood of cholera outbreak, there will be this thing, that thing, all kinds of things. They go on imagining so much. And so much frustrated. I said, now how to get out this fellow out of this mess? I said, those who are having blood running in their veins should come with me. Those who are having Coca-Cola running in their veins should stay inside. And we went out in the open courtyard where the water was more than knee deep up to here, half high. And I said, now come. It was raining. All drenched. Take out the left leg above the water and say Mahamantra, I have nothing to do, and slowly put the leg into the water up to the floor, then lift the second leg. Step little ahead. I have nowhere to go. Again, I have nothing to do. I have nowhere to go. Like that we started taking a merry-go-round. 3, 4, 5 of them. And with that nice rhythm, I have nothing to do. I have nowhere to go. After taking 5, 6 rounds, I came out. They continued. And then I told him, hey, how are you feeling? Swamiji is something great, really. In fact, we all are here only for a time pass. We have nothing to do. We have nowhere to go. Live in the utter present. All the time we carry the load of our total past. And with that load of our total past, we want to do meditation. What is meditation? I went to that Mahatma, did meditation, but he failed. Then he rejected me. Then I went to second Mahatma, he failed. Finally, all the Mahatmas have made a million. Whenever this fellow comes, run away. Friends, that is not living in meditation. Living in meditation is living 24/7 in the present. They asked me to write my name and sign. Naturally, the question, what is the date? So I always write only one day, except on the immigration form. The date is today. You just start trying this. Don't talk about your past. Don't ask anybody about their past. You will start observing Mauna without efforts. For us, Mauna is keeping a paper and pencil in the hand and transferring the job of the mouth to the hand. I want a cup of tea. You didn't add sugar in that. Get some more. What is that? Mauna. These are the cartoons of Mauna. Bhagavad Gita tells, Mana prasada saumyatvam maunam atma vinigraha. The real Mauna is when we stop talking to ourselves, not to others. If you really want to practice Mauna, stop talking to yourself. Try. Non-stop, going on and on and on and on. See, friends, when we thus learn, remain in the utter present. So when we are doing that experiment, I have nothing to do, nowhere to go, nothing to do, I disappeared. Nowhere to go, destination finished. Then you are in the present. Friends, do we have a choice other than living in the present? Can we live in the past? Can we live tomorrow? We have no choice. If we have to live in the present, why not live in the present? It is easier. A friend of mine, Sardaji, in Australia, his son is now grown up. When he was small, very sweet boy. When I went to their place for the first time, about 8 years before, he was in school, class 4, 5, like that. He came from the school. He must have been excited. His mother told, Swamiji is coming, Swamiji is coming. So after food, religiously I sleep for an hour or so. That is the most important time for me. So I was sleeping nicely. He came from the school. Straight away threw his books and came to my room and woke me. Swamiji, get up. This is not the time to sleep. And I couldn't understand where I am, where from, who is this fellow. Completely blank. He woke me up. Let us go and play football. I said, yeah, this is the time to play football. I am sleeping. He said, no, you are not here for sleeping. He pulled me out. We went and played football for about half an hour. I said, yeah, now I am tired. Now you tell me something. Be intelligent. What? Tell me, when you go to India, what exactly happens? Oh, very simple. You know what he told? What you do all. He told, Swamiji, when we go to India, we talk about Australia. When we are in Australia, we talk about India. We are never where we are. This is how the mind functions. See? Try to live wherever you are 100%. You are in meditation. Try to live today. See, we keep on connecting when you were born, why you were born, why your parents are still alive, when they are going to die, when you are going to die. Hare Ram, Ram, Ram. No end to the questions. See? And therefore, then I keep on bluffing. Being the devotee of Bhagavan Krishna, bluffing, I don't feel bad. This is the biggest spiritual practice, bluff or bluff. People will stop talking to you. Automatically, mono will start. See? In short, living in meditation is living in the utter present. This principle I discovered many years before. I was traveling somewhere. One person came and sat in front of me, a Sindhi person. He came and sat. And he said, oh, I am very happy you are with me. Now, acha time pass ho jayega. So, what is your name? Where from you have come? Which ashram you belong? How many disciples you have? All the standard default, default questions. So I told him, I am doing japa. I don't know. Please don't mind. You tell about yourself. All youngsters here or anybody, if you want to please a old person, ask him a question about him or her, and don't listen. Never mind. They will be very happy. Because old age is that age when we have answers to all the questions. Only problem is nobody asks us a single question. So that technique I followed. I told, that time I was young. So I gave him chabi. I said, आप बताइए, where from you are come, where are you going? And that was it. He started. Our grandparents used to be in Kabul selling chana. Then we came to Karachi. And then India was divided. That means now I had to listen the 3 generation stories. Dadaji onwards. And after we came in Karachi, then we were thrown out of the, because of partition. Then we came from Karachi to Ranchi. Curve was dropped. Ranchi is one of the biggest mental asylum. So we came to Ranchi. And then Ranchi also we were frustrated, so we came to USA. USA means Ulhasnagar Sindhi Association. And when we came to USA, and blah 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 going on, and in between to make him inspired, I used to say, So it is enough. Then again we start inspiration. Like when we prepare sabji, which may katti maar do, enough. And he went on and on and on and on and on. And then he said, my children told that here in the Bombay, the climate is very humid. It's not suitable for you. Why don't you go to Delhi? So they put me in this train. Then what happened? Then I met you. Then what happened? Then I told you about me. Then what happened? The moment you come in the utter present, you have nothing to talk. You are in meditation. Mind survives on either rumination of the past memories. Rumination means, these animals, they bring out the food and they go on, ruminating like that. Mind survives either on the rumination of the past or trying to solve the non-existing problem of the future, called as worry. Stop these two. You are in the present. And when you are in the present, you are happy. Living in meditation means living always happy. Happy doesn't mean all the time ha. Happy means you have no expectations. You are cheerful. You have no complaints. You are at home in every place, in every situation. You have no reactions, no urticaria. You are at peace. Living this way is possible 24/7. Sitting in meditation. How long can you sit? 5 minutes, 10 minutes, half an hour? After that, meditation is followed by frustration. That is not meditation. These are the cartoons of meditation. Why this happens? Because they have not corrected the basic error. What is the goal in meditation? Why meditation? What will be the experience going through that? These points need proper understanding. Our condition is like we know how to ignite the engine and start the car and drive the car. But little bit something happens. We don't know what is below the bonnet. Exactly, our life is only at a superficial level. What is happening inside the bonnet? When we interact with the world, what happens? How the defects are developed? How the viruses are introduced? And when any computer virus comes in your system, what happens? Hang up. Exactly the same thing happens when a virus or ego enters in the wrong program. Our mind gets hang up. I don't know what I should do. Then go to Babaji. And thereafter tie down something. And then Babaji, what will happen? I don't know about you. Mere dakshina to will get. Friends, discover what is happening inside. How these problems crop up. To whom are the problems? Where from the problems come? And what is the meaning of solving the problem? Our problem is, in an attempt to solve the problems, we create more problems. See, friends. Therefore, living in meditation is different than doing meditation. Any action which is done, it begins in time, it ends in time. That which is temporary can never give you permanent happiness. On the contrary, if you start living in meditation, then every moment is a celebration. Presently, our life is a calibration, not a celebration. All the time counting, counting, counting. No. Live 24/7 in that cheerful mode. Then we start living in God. Living in God is living in meditation. Then we don't struggle to do good to the world. Wherever there is a struggle, we are abnormal. Like those who are hard of hearing, they have to struggle to listen with all the attention. And after 5-7 minutes, because of the struggle, efforts, they get tired. Others are listening. But this person, because of abnormality in hearing, gets tired very quickly. And after the lecture is over, Swamiji, you spoke very well. What did I say? That's a different issue. But you spoke very well. Everybody was listening. What about you? Forget about it. Why others were not tired? Because they did not put efforts. Friends, those who say, I am tired in life, I want to withdraw, I want to retire, understand, their I is very strong. The language of retirement and withdrawal is a case of a strong I. Let the things happen. जो थारी राय सो मारी राय, मारवाड़ी बन के रहो. You will be always happy. It is possible. With this understanding, living life is living in meditation.
Otherwise, you go and sit in this posture, this leg on this leg on this, and then you sit, and then you get tied, you can't open it, then you have to call the fire brigade. Fire brigade take me, tow me out up to the hospital, and then take you, and then open it. Then, that is not meditation. Don't get carried away by all that. Live in awareness 24/7. And how this is possible? The second aspect of this theme, we will have it after a time break. Be tuned to Sahara. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purna